Wisdom is the most important thing in our life. Wisdom helps us to achieve things beyond our capacity. I would like you to turn to the book of Proverbs, 30th chapter, 24th verse. It says, "Four things on this earth are small but exceedingly wise. Ants are not strong, but they provide their food in summer." I would like to first study about what is so special in this ant. They say ants have been existing for almost 130 million years, almost since the time of dinosaurs. Ants are as old as dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were so big, huge, powerful, but it was not wise enough as that of ant to survive so many generations. Sometimes it is not in our size or it's not in our strength to learn and understand wisdom. Sometimes wisdom does not come with the size or experience or knowledge or strength. Ant was wise enough than dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are extinct. Dinosaurs are no more, but ants still survives. Ants are feeble and they are weak. But do you know something? You can never find an ant that is lazy. You can never find an ant that is there without doing any work. The first thing that we can learn from ants is ants are not lazy and they work even if the situations are against them. Even if it is summer or even if it is winter, even if it is everything is against it, it will still work. That's the first lesson that we can learn from the life of an ant. Never be lazy. Try to work hard. The second lesson that we can learn from the life of an ant is ants sometimes carry heavy things that is beyond its limit. The lesson that we can learn here is, though it is small in size, an ant can carry 10 to 50 times its own weight. That was astonishing. Similarly, we can achieve things that is beyond our limits. We can do things that is beyond our capacity. We can carry the vision that is beyond our family background. Today, let us change our attitude and let us not limit ourselves. Let us not underestimate ourselves. Remember, always when bigger visions and when tasks that is beyond your limit comes, always remember, and always tries to carry things that is beyond its capacity. The third lesson that we can learn from the life of an ant is, I've studied that ant is one of the oldest insects that survives on this earth. It survives more than many thousands of years, they say. That made me think in a different way. I've seen and read about many animals and many insects that has lived for generations, but it has not survived till date. But I find it astonishing. I find it marvelous to find the ant surviving for such many generations when many powerful and many strong animals did not survive. In many countries they say, and they will not survive for many generations. But when we look into the life of ant, it has survived many thousands of years. The lesson that we can learn from the ant is, it has survived many calamities. It has survived many natural calamities of the world. It has survived many famines of this world. It has survived many disasters of this world. What is the secret? Ant knows to provide its food in summer. It doesn't wait for a season to come. It just keeps working and storing and working and storing. Not only for the ant, but also for its generations. When ant stores everything, even if a famine comes over that land, you know what? Whether human beings survive or other animals survive or not, these ants survive because they knew the secret to store in summer, to store when everything was favorable. The next lesson that we can learn from the life of an ant is, ants do not have ears to listen. It understands or senses things through vibrations. Ants use vibration to locate the foods as alarm signal of danger. Ants are wise. It knows, it can sense from its situations. It can sense through the vibrations that happens around the ant. If it is wise, if there is any danger, or if it is safe, or if where is the food, it can sense everything. Today, the lesson that we can learn from an ant is, we need to be wise enough to sense things that can bring destruction in our life. We need to sense the vibrations of sin. We need to know that sin will bring destructions in our life. The weakness will bring destructions in our life. We need to know the vibration of wrong attitude will bring destructions in our life. Let us be sensible and let us sense everything around us in a wise way. The next lesson that we can learn from the life of an ant is, ant always shares things with his fellow ants. Today, this is one of the best character that we can learn from the ant. Today, are we wise as this ant? Are we saying it is only for me and for me alone or for my family? Or are we sharing with other people who are in need? Today, I would encourage you, let us God give us the wisdom, learn from the life of this ant, and let these lessons that we learned be put into action in our life. God fill you with his wisdom.